Good morning, and welcome to the 15th annual meeting of Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania. My name is Adrienne Vicari, and it's my honor to serve Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania as the board chair. I'm so pleased that you could join us today for this important meeting. As we begin, I'd like to take a few moments to review the Hopin platform with you. For those of you who attended last year, this is the same platform that we used for our annual meeting in September. Here's a refresher course on how to use the program. As you look at the various tabs on the right side of your screen, you will see the Q&A tab on the far right. You will use this feature should you have any technical issues. Dedicated Girl Scout staff will be monitoring the queue throughout the meeting. If you have a question, you may type the question here. If you are a delegate and wish to come up to stage to address the meeting and make a motion, please do so by typing in the Q&A your name and service unit number, or your status as a national delegate or board member. If you are a delegate, including service unit delegates, alternate delegates, board of directors, and national delegates, you'll see a poll tab to the left of the People tab. The poll tab is where voting members will go for voting. If you're not a delegate, you will not see a poll tab. If you're an alternate delegate, you will see a poll tab, but this does not mean that you are eligible to vote today. You received notification if your service unit delegate is not present and you are to vote as the representative of your service unit. If you did not receive notification that you are to vote as the representative, please do not vote. But don't worry, the systems we have in place will prevent any service unit delegate and alternate from both voting if there is a miscommunication. Above the tabs, still on the right side of your screen, you'll see several icons. The first is a megaphone, and we will not be using that today. The second icon looks like an arrow or airplane. If you so choose, you may use this function to communicate directly with others in attendance. If you have a direct message from another attendee or a Girl Scout staff member, a red dot will appear next to this icon. The final icon you will see is a bell, and we will not be using this feature today. Thank you for your patience as we walk through these details meticulously. It's important that we all feel comfortable with the technology that we're using this morning. Now let us begin with a Girl Scout flag ceremony conducted by Girl Scouts from Service Units 301, 303, and 646. Please stand for this ceremony and the Girl Scout promise.
Girl Scouts, attention! Color Guard, advance. Color Guard, post your colors. Color Guard, honor your colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in the Girl Scout promise. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Color Guard dismissed.
Thank you to the Girl Scouts of Troop 32907, Carol Nagel, Jordan Goy, Brooke Goy, Cassidy Wagner, and their leaders Nancy Goy, Paul Goy, and Barbara Nagel. Troop 60082, Bailey Shelton, and leaders Trina Shelton and Riley Vodka. Troop 60527, Alexis O'Donnell, and leaders Constance O'Donnell and Beth Kaczmarczyk. I will call to order the 15th annual meeting of Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania, online via Hopin. At our meeting today, we will hear a financial report from the board treasurer, a report on the volunteer honors for the year, and once we establish quorum, we will approve the minutes from our last annual meeting, elect board of directors, members at large, and officers, board development committee members, and national council session delegates, and alternate delegates. Our meeting will conclude with a year in review video, then a report from Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania CEO, Janet Donovan, before I call the meeting to a close. To start our meeting, please join me in recognizing and thanking the ongoing Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania board members, Anthony Billett, at-large member of the board of directors from 2019 through 2022, and current chair of our Fund Development Committee. Stacy Irwin, at-large member of the board of directors from 2016 through 2022, member of our executive committee and current chair of our volunteer strategy committee, and Bridget Kasher, treasurer to the board of directors from 2019 through 2022, member of our executive committee and member of our finance and audit committee. We'd also like to acknowledge all current Girl Scouts in the Heart of PA board members, as well as our troop and service unit level volunteers for their volunteer service and commitment to the mission of Girl Scouting. Thank you to the Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania staff members for their behind the scenes work to ensure that this meeting is a success, and to our delegates, both national and service unit. As a delegate-led organization, your presence here today is critical to the council. We cannot do this without you. Finally, thank you to all our non-delegate Girl Scout members who have joined us today for our annual meeting. We appreciate that you are taking the time from your morning to participate. For all that you do for Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania, thank you. For the first order of our business meeting, we have Bridget Kasher, board treasurer, with the financial report for Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania.
Good morning. I am pleased to offer the summary of GSHPA financial results for fiscal year to date, October 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. GSHPA engages an independent accounting firm to perform an audit of financial statements. Once the audit is completed, the resulting 2021 Form 990 will be posted to gshpa.org. This is expected to be available by February of 2023. In reviewing the finances of GSHPA through the first 3 quarters of our current fiscal year, October 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022, there are several items of note. Our girls generated over $9.8 million in product revenue against a budget of $9 million. Collection efforts continue to improve. Outstanding receivables for this year's product season were less than 1% at June 30th. Fundraising efforts generated $859,000 in contributions during this time as well. That's up from $650,000 last year to date. As we continue to reconnect with past donors and reach out to establish new relationships with individuals, businesses, and community foundations to grow and diversify our resources and revenue. During the current membership year, we have extended over $79,000 in financial assistance to 1,420 members through end of June. We have also awarded $40,000 in GoDo as product program rewards and early bird renewal incentives, which in turn encourages the girls to continue engaging in more Girl Scout activities and programming as they develop through the Girl Scout leadership experience. While we've seen a turn in investment markets in recent months, our conservative and long-term investment strategy continues to allow our council to maintain a healthy operating reserve to protect the organization in difficult economic times. And with that, I want to thank you and being given the opportunity to be your board treasurer for so many years and with the Girl Scout organization. And I'm going to hand it over to the Madam Chair.
Thank you so much, Bridget. We really appreciate your service and dedication to Girl Scouts. At this point in our meeting, we will hear from GSHPA board member Stacy Irwin and current chair of our Volunteer Strategy Committee, who will share information about our outstanding volunteers.
Thank you, Adrienne. As we all know, volunteers are crucial to Girl Scouts' mission to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place. In my experience, people do not volunteer because they expect a reward. They volunteer because they see a job to be done and step up to do the work. It's so very important to honor and recognize all of our very dedicated volunteers who bring Girl Scouts to life for so many. In April, Girl Scouts in the Heart of PA celebrated Volunteer Appreciation Month. One of the things we like to do is say thank you to a volunteer. And one way Girl Scouts can do that is through a nomination for a volunteer award, a longstanding tradition dating back to the beginning of Girl Scouts. Volunteer awards acknowledge volunteers who are peer nominated to receive honors for their outstanding dedication and service to Girl Scouts. This year, 56 volunteers were nominated and approved by a volunteer review committee to receive an award. Of those 56, 49 volunteers received the Volunteer Appreciation Award. This award recognizes volunteers who have contributed exemplary service and have gone above and beyond to deliver the Girl Scout mission. The following individuals received the Volunteer Appreciation Award. Amanda Whitmore from Service Unit 628, Amy Boughton from Service Unit 414, Annette Ott from Service Unit 837, Barbara John from Service Unit 704, Brenda Leidig from Service Unit 224, Cornelia Yoder from Service Unit 704, Christina Van Brunt from Service Unit 701, Colleen King from Service Unit 331, Deb Lenori from Service Unit 414, Deb Shue from Service Unit 704, Dania Toyos from Service Unit 414, Diana Breck from Service Unit 713, Faith Irwin from Service Unit 704, Flora Polis from Service Unit 713, Giselle Talley from Service Unit 713, and Heather Card from Service Unit 414. Heather Santee from Service Unit 331, Jessica Klaus from Service Unit 154, Jill Reed from Service Unit 191, Kathleen Lockman from Service Unit 331, Kelly Farrell from Service Unit 331, Kim Wolf from Service Unit 154, Laura Odell from Service Unit 713, Laura Summerson from Service Unit 713, Linda Davis from Service Unit 715, Linda Kleindenst from Service Unit 224, Linda Strophauer from Service Unit 324, Lisa Wagoner from Service Unit 154, Lori Damasio from Service 222, Lynn Detterline from Service Unit 713, Louise Brown from Service Unit 715, Mallory Ang from Service Unit 713, Melinda Rote from Service Unit 642, Melissa Ben Scooter from Service Unit 628, Melissa Davis from Service Unit 628, Mindy Odell from Service Unit 513, Nicole Castagna from Service Unit 713, Rebecca Hoffman from Service Unit 331, Samantha Hefner from Service Unit 324, Sarah Exley from Service Unit 642, Shannon Messick from Service Unit 175, Stacy Parkasis from Service Unit 628, Stacy Costers from Service Unit 174, Stacy Smolowitz from Service Unit 319, Steph Haley from Service Unit 841, Tina Marie Klein from Service Unit 628, Vicki Jin from Service Unit 628, Violet Gano from Service Unit 628, and Wendy Zajac from Service Unit 301. 4 volunteers received the Volunteer of Excellence Award. This award recognizes volunteers who have contributed outstanding service to the Girl Scout mission. The following individuals have received the Volunteer of Excellence Award: Cheryl Sinclair from Service Unit 628, Mary Root from Service Unit 175, Rochelle Weiser from Service Unit 414, and Sandy Kellerman from Service Unit 628. 3 volunteers received Juliet's Pearls. This award recognizes volunteers actively giving outstanding service to one or more service units or groups for an extended period of years. Elaine Royer from Service Unit 175 and Kim Schoen from Service Unit 628 received Juliet Savannah and Legacy Pearls. And Alexis Hoke from Service Unit 222 received Juliet's Daisy Pearl. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you again for our amazing volunteers who are making a difference in the lives of our girls, and it is in my honor to have served in this capacity over the last 6 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy. We really appreciate your service to the council and all of the hard work that you and your committee did in recognizing these amazing leaders. At this point in our meeting, we'll hear the quorum report. Allison Bernhardt, Board Vice Chair, will offer the report.
Good morning to all delegates and board members. Today I will review the quorum report for this meeting. Today's annual meeting is being held pursuant to Article 1 of the Girl Scout and Heart of Pennsylvania bylaws. Section 10 of Article 1 states that a quorum is met if at least 25% of the corporation delegates are present and a majority of the service units are present. This year, the total number of delegates is 94, and there are 46 delegates present today. Additionally, there are 68 Girl Scout service units and 36 are present today. Accordingly, both provisions in the bylaws have been met and we have a quorum. Since last year's annual meeting, the Girl Scout in the Heart of Pennsylvania Board of Directors has held official meetings either in person or by conference call on 4 separate occasions. We had a quorum at all of these board meetings. Additionally, the executive committee met 1 time.
Thank you, Allison. I will now call up Catherine McCorkle, Chair of the Board Development Committee.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Adrian, and good morning to everyone. I can tell it's a little difficult to see me. I shall try to add a little more light to my circumstance. Probably going to make no difference at all. No, still no difference. I will continue, however. This year, our goals as a committee on the Board Development Committee were to expand the geographic, professional expertise, and racial and ethnic diversity of the board, to recruit people with an interest in and experience in the Girl Scout organization, as well as in-depth knowledge of their local communities, to recruit people with a willingness to be involved in Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania fundraising efforts with corporations, with foundations, and with potential individual donors within their local communities. The Board Development Committee, elected by the council delegates, is pleased to announce the following officer slate for treasurer for a first term. Barbara Green. Barbara joined the Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania Board of Directors as an appointed at-large member in 2021, and she serves as a member of the Finance and Audit Committee. Ms. Green participated in Girl Scouts from 1st grade through 6th grade and again in 9th grade. Later, she became the troop volunteer cookie mom for her 2 daughters in Brownies. She's the president and CEO of Blue Mountain Resort, which offers discounts to Girl Scouts, promotes a shared partnership with any troops it encounters, and helps with cookie sales at the resort for local troops. As treasurer, she will bring both financial expertise and a deep passion for Girl Scouts. The Board Development Committee is also pleased to announce the following slate for members at large for the Board of Directors for a first term. Elizabeth Liz Dilullo Brown currently serves on the Strategic Planning Committee, and as part of the committee helped to shepherd the COVID-19 Recovery Strategic Plan. She's now working with the committee to shape Girl Scouts in the Heart of PA's next 3-year council strategic plan. She's the Senior Vice President of Marketing and Communications for Little League International, and this will be her first term as a member at large to the Board of Directors. Renee Mattei Myers. Renee was a Girl Scout for 12 years, from Brownie through Ambassador, as well as a volunteer for over 15 years, including service as a troop leader and as a service unit lead. As an attorney at Eckert Siemens, Renee focuses her practice on a wide variety of labor and employment matters throughout Pennsylvania and serves as the chair of the firm's Associates Committee. This will be her first term as a member at large to the Board of Directors. Ami Zumkawala Cook. Ami currently serves on the Strategic Planning Committee and, as part of the committee, also helped shepherd the COVID-19 Recovery Strategic Plan. She's now working with the committee to shape Girl Scouts in the Heart of PA's next three-year council strategic plan. She's a transformative healthcare executive for the Northridge Consulting Group. This will be her first term as a member at large to the board of directors. For a second term as a member at large to the board of directors, the board development committee announces to the slate Daniel Dan Sheaffer Jr. Dan currently serves as a member at large of the board of directors, chair of the property committee, and as a member of the board development committee. He's the retail regional manager, administrative VP of banking at M&T Bank in the Capital Region. This will be his second term as a member at large to the board of directors. The committee believes that these nominees reflect the diversity of our council and a variety of skills and experience, both in their professions and in their service to their communities. Most importantly, all support our Girl Scout mission. Their biographies are in the materials posted for delegates in advance of today's business meeting. For the Board Development Committee, the Board Development Committee announces the following member to the slate for a first term. Janice Black. Janice is a former Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania board member, and she currently serves on the Finance and Audit Committees. She's the president and CEO of the Foundation for Enhancing Communities. The foundation administers endowments for more than 68 projects, improving the quality of life within their communities through the creation of charitable funds that help meet the challenges of changing times and critical needs. The 56th Annual Girl Scout Convention and National Council Session will be held July 16th through 23rd in Orlando, Florida in fiscal year in 2023. Girl Scouts in the Heart of Pennsylvania will send national delegates to represent our council and join national delegates from across all 50 states to review and debate proposals that govern Girl Scouts. For the National Council Session delegates and alternate delegates, the Board Development Committee announces the following members to the slate. Adult delegates. Carol Thornton. Carol is a volunteer from Cumberland County who has served as a service unit lead and a troop leader. Also, Karen Zerker. Karen is a volunteer from Lancaster County who has served in various capacities as an outdoor and program volunteer as well as a troop leader. For our girl delegates, Briley Starr. Briley is a senior Girl Scout from Troop 60041 in Lycoming County. And also Cara Costello. Cara is a senior Girl Scout in Troop 70441 in Lancaster County. In addition, the board announces the following alternate delegates, adult alternate delegates. Brandy Yeagle. Brandy is a volunteer from Montour County who has served as a troop leader and a troop cookie chair. And Vicki Hench. Vicki is a volunteer from Perry County who has served as a troop leader, troop cookie chair, and day camp director. Our girl alternate delegates are Mary Stark. Mary's an ambassador Girl Scout from Troop 1026 in Lebanon County, and Catherine Dator. Catherine is a senior Girl Scout from Troop 70595 in Lancaster County. Madam Chair, this ends my report.
Kathy, I'd like to thank you and the Board Development Committee for all of your diligent work. I would also like to remind council delegates that the Board Development Committee welcomes referrals of potential board nominees year-round. The Board Development Committee has presented a slate of nominees as presented in the annual meeting notice. Kathy, were there any additional nominations submitted?
No, there were no additional nominations submitted.
Hearing that there are no additional nominations or proposals submitted, according to our bylaws, the chair declares the nominations closed. As there were no additional nominations or proposals, the nominees and proposals can be accepted by a majority vote. I'm going to ask for voting to take place using the voting feature. All delegates and eligible alternate delegates should proceed to the poll tab to the right to vote. Each slate will be up for at least 1 minute to allow you to vote, and then we'll move on to the next slide. Please use the Q&A tab for any technical questions. Staff will respond to you using the direct message feature. Remember, you will see a red dot next to the arrow if you have a message waiting for you. Please display the first voting slide at this time. And you'll see that new this year is a bell that you need to click that says New Poll. Please display the next voting slide. And just as a reminder, you will still need to click on the bell. Please display the third voting slide. Please move on to the next voting slide. Please proceed to the final voting slide. All election results will be shared at the conclusion of all voting by Allison Bernhardt, Board Vice Chair. Your votes for the slates to the Board of Directors, Board Development Committee, and National Delegates and alternate delegates are now being validated to our attendance list. While this is going on, we have a mission moment video to share.
She has opened up more socially than before, which is related to the autism. It doesn't matter if the girl has a disability or not, as long as you can find the troop that is open-armed, like mine is, they'll accept her no matter what. For example, the one girl, Jazz, she did cards for Valentine's Day, and she put in there something how, I'm glad you're my friend. You don't understand how much that means to a mom when you know your kid, she'll say she has friends, but she doesn't want to like call them or FaceTime them or anything like that. I noticed that the Hugs service unit, which is what we're part of, did a skating party beginning of February. She only knew one other girl there, but she saw a couple that fell, and normally she wouldn't have said, hey, are you okay? I think between maturity level and Girl Scouts, she actually went out and said, are you okay? Hey, when they fell.
Each of us has our personal Girl Scout story, and this video certainly resonates with the Girl Scout tradition of making new friends and the Girl Scout promise to help people at all times. I will now ask Allison Bernhardt, as our Vice Chair, to announce the election results.
Thank you to all of our delegates, local and national, and our Board of Directors for participating in today's election. I'm happy to share that the slates of Treasurer, Members at Large, Board Development Committee, and the National Council delegates and alternative delegates have passed.
Thank you, Allison, and to our delegates and board members for your time and commitment demonstrated today through your participation. Please join me in congratulating Barb Green, elected as Treasurer, Liz Brown, Renee Myers, and Ami Zamkwala Cook and Dan Sheaffer in your elections as members at large to the Board of Directors, and Janice Black, elected to the Board Development Committee. And congratulations to the elected National Council session delegates and alternate delegates, Earl Thornton, Karen Zurcher, Briley Starr, Kara Costello, Brandy Yeagle, Vicki Hench, Mary Stark, and Catherine DeToring. I will now ask Janet Donovan, CEO of GSHPA, for her report to the membership.
Good morning, Girl Scouts. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for your time on this summer Saturday morning in July. I truly appreciate your participation today, and that has made this annual meeting possible. Thank you also for all you do for Girl Scouts throughout the year as volunteers. You make a difference in the lives of girls. Congratulations to our newly elected board members, board development committee members, and delegates. I look forward to working with all of you, and for our delegates, to traveling with you next summer to the National Council session in Orlando, Florida. This will be my first National Council session in person, and I'm excited to have you represent GSHPA in this process. Thank you for all the work that you do and for dedicating your valuable time to help Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania. At this time, I'd like to highlight a few of the amazing things that we are celebrating over the course of the past year and looking forward to in the coming year. Well, for last year, we're still in COVID, but we are resilient, we are flexible, and we are moving forward. As you know, we're in the middle of our strategic planning process. Thank you to so many of you who participated in our focus groups and visioning sessions. Your feedback has been robust and your engagement is critical to our success. Our strategic planning committee and our board of directors will be meeting again in the coming weeks to finalize that plan, and we look forward to sharing it with you. In particular, I think you will be excited to see our renewed emphasis on supporting you, our volunteers. Similarly, our council participation rates in the Girl Scout Voices Count survey were outstanding. Among Girl Scout councils, GSHPA had some of the highest, ranking #1 for troop leader survey participation. Thank you. I know that surveys and focus groups and visioning sessions take time, and your time is valuable. I don't take that for granted. This year, we are so excited to host our Women of Distinction celebration on the 14th of September at the Country Club of York. At this event, we will honor 4 outstanding women who represent the key pillars of the Girl Scout leadership experience, including STEM, life skills, entrepreneurship, and outdoors. Let's talk about some amazing women from our GSHPA footprint. This year's honorees include Pamela Gunter Smith, president of York College, representing STEM. Kim Lemon, former senior anchor for WGAL Channel 8, representing life skills. Betsy Ham, chief executive officer of Duck Donuts, representing entrepreneurship. And Shannon Gordy, owner and principal consultant for Raindrop to River Consulting, representing the outdoors. As champions of women in leadership roles, these selected honorees serve as positive role models and figures of inspiration for women and girls in our local communities. They demonstrate the importance of the key pillars that make up the Girl Scout leadership experience and the opportunity for success they offer. Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania will also recognize the legacy of Marian Nivert at the celebration of this year's recipient of the Generation Award. This award honors individuals who have lived by and shared the values of Girl Scouts with their community and future generations. Marian Nivert was an active volunteer and philanthropist supporting Girl Scouts for decades. And we are honored to have her 3 daughters and her daughter-in-law join us to recognize her legacy this year. We hope that you can also join us for this special event, an evening of recognition, which will include a reception, a dinner, program, and silent and live auctions. For more information regarding ticket availability and sponsorship opportunities, we encourage you to reach out to our fund development team. You can do this through member services or directly by email at development@gshpa.org. That's development@gshpa.org. We look forward to seeing you there for that evening and know that it will be amazing as we celebrate 110 years of Girl Scouting. One of the important outcomes of Girl Scouting is that girls become community problem solvers. This is never more evident than in the Girl Scout Highest Awards program. We know from the Girl Scout Research Institute alumna study that it only takes 1 year of Girl Scouting to make an adult woman more likely to volunteer in her community than a non-Girl Scout. Community service matters, and Girl Scouts are involved in every Take Action project as troops and as individuals, and most notably through our higher awards programs. Congratulations to all of our girls and to you, our volunteers, who guided them through this process. In the coming year, in addition to our Gold Award celebration, we will be celebrating a virtual Silver Award celebration to help recognize the community service projects of our cadets. We hope you will mark your calendars and join us for this event. This year, 68 amazing Girl Scouts across the 20 counties completed their Gold Award. We were able to celebrate their fantastic accomplishments in person at Bucknell University earlier this summer. It was an honor to recognize them and their Gold Award projects that are making a difference in communities today and into the future. Well done, Girl Scouts. We all know the benefits that working on a Gold Award project provides. And we are indeed fortunate that through the generosity of our donors, GSHPA has a scholarship fund available to provide one additional benefit to 3 Girl Scout Gold Award recipients each year through the Girl Scout Gold Award Scholarship of $1,000, $2,000, and $5,000 for post-secondary education. You will see on the slide the criteria for these scholarship awards. Please watch our social media this fall to see which Girl Scouts have been awarded these scholarships. Every Gold Award recipient is deserving, so I know our Gold Award Scholarship Committee will struggle to narrow it to only 3 Girl Scout scholarships. We wish each applicant the very best of luck. As we close out our annual meeting, I want to take a moment to remember those we have lost in our Girl Scout family. Their names are in our hearts. Some were taken from us after many decades of service to our community, others far too soon. We remember them with love and are thankful for their Girl Scout legacy and for their lives honoring Girl Scout promise and law. To those of you who may have experienced this personal loss, my sincere condolences. May their memory be forever a blessing. And to all of you who wrapped your arms around their loved ones, thank you for representing the best in our Girl Scout community. It is now with great pride that I would like to share a video that showcases just a sampling of this impressive Girl Scout year that we have had. After the video, we will be joined again by our board chair, Adrienne Vicari. So thank you very much for attending and for all you do for Girl Scouts.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, I would like to express appreciation for all the work that went into preparing for and carrying out today's meeting. We have successfully completed Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania's business. As a reminder, next year's annual meeting will be held on Wednesday, April 19th, 2023, from 7 to 9 p.m. Thank you again to our delegates, volunteers, members, and staff for your commitment to Girl Scouts in the heart of Pennsylvania. This concludes our annual meeting.